Hello everybody, welcome to a new video for how to make currency outside of mapping. Today we're going to be going over the second part, part 2 of craftofexile.com. We're actually going to be talking about this emulator section right here, which is actually very helpful for us. We're going to use it in conjunction with poe.db to figure out what exactly we need to do to create the elevated mods on here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating unaffected by poison boots. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, go to the emulator, we're going to create a brand new item. We are going to focus on strength dex here on our boots, because we want evasion and armor on them, and we want two-tone boots because yep, that's what we want. We're going to aim for item level 86 with a 20% quality, and we're going Elder Base. Okay, the reason we're going Elder Base is because we want the, even though this one is Hunter at the moment, it's actually here, so we want the unaffected by desecrated grounds, but because of the way it is, it looks like both of these are together, but it's not. It's anytime you have desecrated grounds, it goes up to unaffected to poison. So we're gonna look at Elder 86, two-tone boots, 20% quality, and proceed. Okay, so they're right here. This is really cool. You can basically throw whatever you want on here to see if it will work, and you can kind of see the chances of actually rolling it. So we're gonna go in here and we're going to, you know, alch it. Now if we go back over to craftofexile.com and we look at the chances of rolling it with Elder, right? Desecrated ground, add this influence. Rolling desecrated ground with alterations is going to be about 48 alterations. So let's actually, you know, scour this and let's just at desecrated grounds. All right, looking for desecrated grounds. There it is, unaffected by desecrated grounds. Perfect. The other thing that we need to do this is we need to have another influence on here. We'll throw one of these on here. We didn't get it. So we can either scour or actually we'll probably regal, see if we can get it up there. So we broke this, so we're gonna do it again. We do it again until we get, you know, desecrated ground on there and something else. Now we could always roll something else on here as well, so we could like augment speed. Alright, so if we have these two, then we can take a Maven's Orb, throw a Maven's Orb, boom, on top of there. We didn't get it, unfortunately. Luckily, we can Harvest Craft onto here if we don't get it, and we can augment Chaos. And we do get our Desecrated Ground again. You might have to do it twice because you'll give yourself a resistance on there, and then we throw another Maven's Orb on there. We didn't get it, so then we go back to Harvest Craft, augment Chaos, and we do it again. See, 3 times in a row we just did not get it. So this is why it's like insanely horrible, right, to try to get this just over and over. There we go, finally. It took 5 of them. So that's 30x right there that we just used just to get the unaffected by poison, which is why we want to pretty much purchase it if we're gonna do it, because it's gonna be way cheaper, right? So 10x for the two-tone boots. But we do have a chance of, you know, getting it like right away. So that's how you get the unaffected by poison. If you're trying to do any other type of craft, you know, you can put harvest crafts on here. Any type of harvest craft you want to. If you have a blank base on here, so like if we were to like clear everything here, you can start with nothing, throw, you know, a warlord modifier on here, whatever it is that you want to throw on here, essences, beast crafting, you name it, it's there. Okay, so it's pretty nice to be able to do that. You can trial it before you actually have to do it to see if it's actually going to be worth it for you. In this case, it definitely was not worth it, just because of how many Maven's Orb we had. But, you know, if we go back, we're now here, right? So we harvest Chaos on here, got our Desecrated Ground, we have our prefix of Fortify on here, we throw another Maven's Orb on there, and see, we still failed, right? We do it again, still failed. There we go. So I mean, it's not the best but it's 50-50 every time you do it. You kind of get the idea like of how Maven Orb works. You will need to use PoE.db. You cannot use Path of Exile to figure out what the elevations are. It's not going to help you. The way you do that is you go into the mod section, and then you select whatever type of item you're trying to do. So let's say we want to go with boots, because you know that's what we're kind of looking at. We're going with the strength dex boots here. And then you can see what the elevations are by clicking on the specific mod. The elevated for this is chill or ignite, depending if you got burning ground or chilled ground. Socketed gems are with life leech. The elevation is 20 life leech instead of 15. So you can see what all the elevations are. The elevations are only off of the modifiers of whatever type of, you know, influence. Okay, they are not, there's no elevations off of standards. There's no elevations. Okay, this is all you get. So you can only elevate off of the influences, and you have to have 2 influences to be able to Maven Orb, so you have to make sure you have 2 of the same ones. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's not too complicated. It's relatively easy for what you need to do. So as long as you use PoE.db and Path of Exile in, you know, in the emulator section, you can actually, you know, test out if it's going to be worth it for you, how hard it's going to be, and you can use it in conjunction with the calculator section of just trying to roll, you know, by itself, just trying to roll the desecrated ground every 46. Okay, so then you have to put in the calculations of Maven's Orb. Are you gonna get lucky? Are you gonna get unlucky? If you're gonna get unlucky, then, well, it's usually cheaper to buy it. But if you get lucky, you're gonna make money. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the Path of Exile. So that's part 1 was the calculator, part 2 was the emulator that we just finished. And until next time, guys, peace out.